become recession-proof in today's chaotic economy? I found one common thing between weight and money. Weight is more than about food you eat daily and exercise you do on a daily basis. If that were simple, the argument around obesity should have been over, but it is still going on. And many of us kill us to the point that all we think about is food we eat and the exercise we did, but still didn't get the shape we want. Because the truth is, weight is more than about food and exercise. And the same rule applies to money. Have you heard the story where successful people shared their secret? Of course you have, right? And have you heard them saying, well, I became wealthy by working all day and spending nothing on myself. That's how I became rich. Simple, period. Have you heard someone say that? No, right? They talk about the attitude toward money. They talk about the big idea they had, even though everything was going wrong. They talk about how grateful they are for obstacles they had in the past. So you get the gist. Money is more about money we spend on a daily basis. It's about the attitude toward money. And we can never be wealthy if we are hyper-focused on, controlling our spending. Even though it is impossible, we have to spend money to survive, and we have to spend money to learn. I'm not talking about spending money, unwisely. I'm talking about narrow-minded attitude, where we don't reflect on how we spend money and how we feel about money. We don't see ourselves when we're contracting toward money. I spend too much. When can I ever be wealthy? We are counting every penny and we are counting days to get wealthy, but you know that we can never be wealthy in that way. Of course, we have to stop spending on something that is not from our heart. Many of us spend money out of unhappiness, but we should stop that. Out of loneliness, out of, jealousy, but we should stop that. But in order to do that, and in order to have big ideas like people who are already wealthy, we have to stop being hyper-focused on how much we spend on a daily basis and counting days and stressing over money. Have you heard someone say that, I got stressed about money so much, in that way I got wealthy? Never, right? But we are just sticking to it because we are so used to it. Those days would never come. We don't have to count days because if we keep that attitude, those days would never come. We should reflect on who we are being around money. We should reflect on the idea we have around wealth. We can become wealthy with big ideas and the vision about the world or about ourselves. We have to face that. That's how we become recession-proof in today's chaotic economy. Thanks for watching.